Welcome back. If you're listening out there in Radio Land, we just went over the shapes. So here's your shapes. And now here we go on the video to follow. And let's do the equations. Okay, so we've got the sine equation, A sine B x minus c plus d. And the other one is we could just replace the cosine, and the cosine equation would look like that. So this is an equations with an S. That means there's more than one of them. And we got sine and cosine. Now A, B, C, and D are numbers that we need. Okay, so let's talk about A. It's called amplitude. Okay, and the amplitude is really the vertical difference between center and max, center and min. So let's look at my graph up here. What I'm telling you is whatever this gap is in here is A. That's amplitude. So you'll see us do that in a minute. B is called the period constant. These things have names. This is the coefficient. That's the coefficient of x right there. Whoa, I need to move this down. So here I've got B, the period constant, is the coefficient of x. C is the horizontal shift. So that's if we take our, think about it up here on my big graph. I could start right here and just do that, but then this thing would have moved over. I would have had a phase shift right here. It would shift over that way. So that's what C is going to tell us. Okay, on this one you need to beware to change the sign. Because notice, notice that we're in parentheses right here. We want to know where's the parentheses 0. So we've done this before as we're shifting things around, so it's really no different on this. And then D is the vertical shift. So for the vertical shift, maybe we would start here and go up and down and up. So it's just moved down. It just starts lower. It's the vertical shifter. It's also the center line on my graph. Okay? So there's a bit on the equations, A, B, C, D. We've also got E, which is called the period. Okay? And this is one cycle of the sine, negative sine, cosine, or negative cosine. So what we mean by that is this is one This one right here is one cycle of the sine. So it starts there, when it ends there, we've got one period. And then here's the second one. There's a second one, and here's the third one, and here's the fourth one. Okay, by the way, this one has a formula, 360 divided by b is equal to e. That's how you'll find it. That's how we'll find it, because I'm fixing to start graphing these. And I is e divided by 4. This is i's for increment. Okay, and so we've got that pretty good. We'll be finding these on the test. It'll say A through E, and you'll put numbers in there, and then we'll do the graph. And you're fixing to see that anyway, and we're over and out. We'll be